Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grandview Heights High School basketball. Kevin Rao and the Maryland Terrapins. Scott Murphy with you tonight. We are at home at Grandview Heights High School as the girls team, the Bobcats, host the Liberty Union Lions. And Scott, we had a little bit of change today, but we didn't want to miss tournament action, especially when you have tournament action at home, and especially when you have tournament action at home against a team in Liberty Union that is a team that we've seen for years and years.
Yeah, we've been watching them. They always have a really good football team, it seems. At least they had back in the day. And this is going to be a real exciting contest tonight. And we have a few newcomers here.
Well, you and I have been doing some games here coming down the stretch, and we've been missing a couple of players for Grandview that will be back in the lineup tonight. Hannah Yoakum, Rachel Hartman, the two, and they suffered wrist injuries very close to the same time. Rachel's came on a game-winning shot against Rosecrans, literally fell at the end of the game, hurt her wrist kind of into her thumb area. They both come back tonight. What a boost that must be.
Oh, yeah, and we've been watching them, like you said, that's a big 1-2-3 scoring punch, with Taylor Pierce. And I know Taylor is glad to have him back. And Coach O'Mara's got all the bullets in the gun tonight.
Now, one of the nice things, though, in their absence, some players really stepped up. I'm thinking about Pilar Price, Marissa Tosi. I mean, these
Emma
are
Hall.
two. Emma Hall.
Yep.
These are players that I think kind of found themselves a little bit. That has to help.
No, it
coming
definitely
down the
does.
stretch.
Definitely does, and they got a chance to really shine. And as we saw the last two games we did at Academy and then up at Centerburg, in Academy we were winning in the fourth quarter, and at Centerburg we were down 14, cut it to 5 in the fourth quarter, and had a chance to go there. Just ran out of gas. We're not going to run out of gas tonight.
Nice crowd in from Baltimore, Ohio to watch their Liberty Union Lions. Again, we are at Grandview. Here's the thing. If Grandview can get the win tonight, they are the 14th seed. Liberty Union is the 16th seed. The winner of this game plays Centerburg, who we saw, you mentioned, not too long ago. But it would be at home for either of these teams. So if Grandview can get the win, they'll come back Saturday, an evening game, 7 o'clock game, to host Centerburg. So, and again, they played well without those two players on the road. So you got to like Grandview's chances in these first couple. You never know what happens tournament time, but the odds seem to be in their favor a little bit.
Yeah, especially coming home, having the two players back, they're going to be ready to go.
Now, part of the fun tonight was to see how Coach O'Mara and assistant coach Stephanie Yoakum unveiled the fact that they had these two players back. They didn't come out early. In fact, they didn't come out until well into the warm-up period. And the head coach for Liberty Union, Randy Darst, who used to coach here, so everybody on their staff knows him. But I think there's a little gamesmanship going on.
Yeah, just a little bit. But, that psychological warfare, it comes into play. And he's all of a sudden going to have to – he had a game plan. Well, he might as well throw that out the window because he's got to do something different now.
Starting lineups now being introduced. We had the anthem just moments ago, and we will get that to you. Let's see if we've got everybody out here. Yeah, I've got 4 of them. I know I'm missing 1, 33, 34. And there we go. So the starting lineup for Liberty Union, they are a young team, Scott. Only 1 senior on this squad, 3 juniors, all the rest sophomores and 1 freshman. So like Grandview, who only really has 1 senior available to play with Mackenzie Bush out for the season, Grandview maybe have a few more juniors playing, but again, 2 young teams that are trying to, it's about getting a little bit of momentum going into the offseason.
Yeah, and it's all about experience, and it's great experience come tournament time. There's nothing like it.
Grandview now being introduced. Let's take first look at the Liberty Union starting lineup. It'll be sophomore Erica Kiefer at one of the spots. Senior Kennedy Putnam, the only senior on this team, will start. Mallory Martin's a junior. Emily Powers, a sophomore. And then the freshman, Ember McClaskey, will be out there as well. So Grandview being introduced. Hannah Yoakum, a little extra spring in her step. So we will see her out there. Marissa Tosi as well. Pilar Price, Emma Hall. Did I get everybody? And Taylor Pierce. So Rachel Hartman not in the starting lineup, but my guess is if she's available, she'll get in there pretty quickly.
Yeah, she's going to get to play. Her length is going to be a factor tonight.
So it'll be Emma Hall jumping it up for Grandview. Of course, Emma is a junior. Jumping it up against Ember McClaskey, the freshman, to start things out. McClaskey gets the tip. Liberty Union will have it. They'll be going right to left in front of us in this first quarter, dressed in all black with red lettering and trim. Grandview in their home whites with navy numerals and letters and trim down the side. So Grandview starts out in that 1-2-2 they've had success with in the defensive play this year, and Taylor Pierce will knock a pass to the wing out of bounds. And Liberty Union looks as though they're going to take their time in the offensive set as they try to figure out where that zone's going to be. Running the point is Erica Kiefer. She'll dribble all the way to the left wing and go, and we got a kick on Hannah Yoakum as Kiefer was trying to get it down to the left baseline to McClaskey, who had come out from the block. Once again, it'll be Kiefer running the offense. Goes left wing Powers. They try to feed the middle, stolen away by Yoakum, then stolen right back. The long pass ahead is thrown out of bounds. Hannah probably would have been better just to kind of collect the ball and see what she had around her, but she's eager to get going. In fact, she will run the point in the early going for the Bobcats. She brings it the length of the floor. Tosi left wing, corner to Hall. Hall will dribble back toward the wing, get it back to Tosi. Back to Hall, a little two-man game on the left side of the court. Tosi now looking right, comes to Yoakum, fakes the shot from the wing, dribbles the baseline, finds Hall, 10-footer on the way, no good. Rebound backside to Martins for Liberty Union. Here comes Kiefer. No score yet in the game. Kiefer feeds Powers, and almost taken away from her by Pierce. They dump it down McClaskey. Fakes the shot, knocked to her knees, no call. Able to get rid of it back to Powers, now to the top to Kiefer. McClaskey sets the screen, Kiefer drives. Dishes left side, three on the way, no good from Putnam. Rebound, no good. In fact, blocked by Price, and we've seen that quite a bit. Tosi ahead it comes to Yoakum. She dribbles up the right side, stops in the wing, fakes the three, finds Pilar Price, who two-hand passes back to Tosi. Now Yoakum back to Tosi at the top. Yoakum in the right wing. Fakes, dribbles toward the baseline, now back out to Tosi. Gets a screen coming to the left side, finds Hall in the corner. Tosi now in the wing, back to Hall in the corner. Quick passes. Tosi will dribble back to the top, go to Yoakum right side. Tries to get it to Pierce, but came out of her hand funny. Intercepted by Powers. Finds Kiefer behind. She'll take the three from the left side, misses everything. Emma Hall, backside rebound for the Bobcats. Pierce on the run, far sideline. Little 1-on-2, goes up with the shot, short and good.
Yeah, that's how she does it. With the left hand, took it coast to coast.
So Grandview jumps into the lead. Left side shot quickly, Liberty Union again, missing everything. Pierce there for the rebound. It was Martins on the shot. Yoakum ahead, knocked to her knees, and we're going to get a foul. Good, because she would have traveled as she slid ahead. She wears knee pads, and she was just sliding. Looked like that soccer commercial where the guy's celebrating. But a foul called. Our first of the game goes against Kiefer. Price has it right block, and she's going to travel. She lost control, trying to get it back, moved her feet. And it will be Liberty Union getting it back, trailing 2-0. Taylor Pierce, our first bucket of the game for Grandview. So Liberty Union working against the Grandview 1-2-2 zone. Powers dumps down, but too tall, and Price will steal it away. Try to get it down on the block to McClaskey. Tosi, open three at the top on the way, no good. Emma Hall the rebound, back out to Yoakum. She'll take the three, and she gets it.
Right
Welcome
where she
back.
left off. Yeah, she gets her feet set. She's dangerous from anywhere.
And Grandview, the 5-0 lead in the early going, about 4:40 to go first quarter. Cross-court pass for Liberty Union. We'll get a walk as Powers made a move toward the lane, but took the extra step, and Grandview will get it back on the turnover.
Yeah, Grandview's zone is giving them some problems. They're satisfied with shooting threes and not doing too good at it.
Bobcats with it. Yoakum to Tosi. Tosi right wing. Looks toward the lane. We'll go to Pierce in the right corner. Dribbles back to the wing. Heads back to the baseline all the way through the lane. Left side Yoakum, another three. No good this time. Price there for the rebound. And she's going to be called for traveling. She was battling again. She's had some misfortune on these travel calls because she's battling a player and has enough control to have the travel call. So Liberty Union brings it the length of the court, trailing 5-0 as we've played just about half of this first quarter. Right side, they'll go the corner. McClaskey comes out from the lane to the corner, all the way back outside. Putnam to the top to Powers. Kiefer, baseline now with it is McClaskey, all the way to the top, driving the lane is Powers. Off the back of the iron, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebound on the floor. Kiefer with it. And from the left baseline, able to get it to go. They had 3 good looks that time, did Liberty Union. They get the final one to go. Kiefer. Grandview quickly down, pass to the middle, knocked away, but regained. Hall now, and we're going to get a double dribble. She made one move toward the lane, stopped, made a move back to the corner.
Yeah, take the shot, Emma.
Yeah.
She had a shot. She needs to take it.
Grandview's lead is 5-2. Liberty Union with the basketball, 3:26 to go first quarter. And the pass to the wing knocked away by Yoakum. In fact, right into the official. She apologizes. You can tell Hannah is so glad to be back out on the floor. Kiefer with it for Liberty Union. Outside the arc, left wing. Bumps it down toward the corner. Now the high post, it goes McClaskey. Dribbles right. Now she'll walk. Took that extra step. Only a freshman. She stands about 5'11". And again, when that pass isn't there and you keep moving, you're bound to take that extra step. Grandview with the basketball. Yoakum on the dribble. Backs it out toward the timeline. Now resets, goes to Hall left wing. She looks into the lane, can't get it there. To the top to Pierce, back to Hall. She'll take the long two, in and out. Rebound to Powers for Liberty Union. She runs it up the far sideline. Looks toward the lane, goes out top Kiefer. Fakes the three, crossover in the lane. Scoops it back out to Putnam. She'll dribble to the corner. McClaskey left block, puts it up, and Emma Hall blocks it. Yoakum now. Putnam stays down on her. Hannah will run past her all the way to the baseline. We'll dish to Emma Hall, now to Price, now to Hall, left corner. Cross-court wing. Tosi with the three. Off the board, no good, but Hall's right there, and she'll lay it up and in.
Way to come in. Good position, Emma.
3 different players on the board for Grandview, give them a 7-2 lead. Rachel Hartman will report in next dead ball for the Bobcats. Good to have her back. Powers, left side of Putnam. Back out top. Powers, high post. McCants almost another travel on the move to the lane. No call. Price will go to the deck and get the held ball, and it will go to Grandview. Pilar Price goes to the deck to tie up Liberty Union, and Grandview will get it on the arrow. Into the ball game, a sophomore, another big on this team, and they actually have 2 bigs out there now, and that's Claire Kilger. Kilger stands probably about 6'1". And that wasn't marked in our program, so we guess a little bit. Grandview with the basketball, and we're going to have a double dribble again as Pierce looked at the pass and then wanted to go back door and just took the extra dribble. 7-2 Bobcats. 1:42 to go, first quarter. First round of the tournament in the 2018-19 season. Kilger. McClaskey goes right baseline, and then we'll get it back all the way to Kiefer at the top. Picks up her dribble. Goes right side to Howell, who's in there now. Back to Kiefer, and her three is blocked by Pierce. That's the 4th block shot of this first quarter. Another one as Hall blocks the shot from Putnam on the left baseline.
They're swatting them left and right.
Yoakum brings it up, stops, let everybody goes past, and she'll run it from the top. Hartman in there now, right wing. On the dribble, finds Yoakum at the top. Yoakum down the baseline, she comes. And did she take the extra step? She thought she might have got away with the European step there.
The old Euro step.
not the call, and she will come out and get her first break. She's got a 3. She started her team out tonight. And Tosi back in for the Bobcats. Grandview inside a minute to go in this first quarter, leads at 7-2. Liberty Union with the basketball. Kilger, right baseline, turns, fires from 10, no good. Hartman the rebound for Grandview. Fights a couple of players, gets it to Tosi. Quick pass ahead to Pierce. Hall, left corner, into the lane to Price. She'll lay it up, no good. Liberty Union the rebound. Kiefer runs it up for the Lions. Left side of the lane, dishes back out. Putnam on the 3, good. Putnam looks to be their best shooter tonight.
Yeah, she's looking to spot up anywhere she can.
She cuts the lead to 2. Hartman, and almost a foul should have been called.
Yeah, I think she got fouled.
Blocked from behind by Putnam as Hartman attempted the 3 back to Putnam, and she'll take the 3 and nail it and make it with 6 seconds left to go in the quarter, put her team on top. And then the ball's going to be knocked away in the backcourt with 2.6 seconds. Grandview will keep it. But they were up early, find themselves behind as the quarter ends, and that will do it. We will step out for a moment. Liberty Union with a couple of threes from their star Putnam put the Lions on top, 8-7. We'll again step out for just a moment. Be back with more action as we move to the second quarter right after this. We get ready to begin second quarter play, and Scott Grandview cruising along there, but all of a sudden, Kennedy Putnam found the range from outside the arc left side.
Yeah, no, she got hot, and she was nothing but net. So we got to keep an eye on her, get a hand in her face.
Well, Putnam, the only senior, and you can tell that just the way she carries herself, and she gets ready for that shot before the pass even gets there. So on the arrow, Liberty Union will start. Shot from the high post, no good from Kilger. She gets her own rebound and puts it right back up and in.
That's a good job by Kilger, though. Missed a shot and went right in and got the rebound and put it up.
She's just a little taller than everybody else. And able to take advantage there, put her team on top by 3. Grandview, and losing the dribble is Pierce as she tried to work her way down the middle of the lane. Liberty Union on the steal. All the way down is Kiefer. Dishes to Martins, who misses the shot left side. Pierce all the way down for Grandview, lays it up and in.
That's what she does.
She went to the front of the rim and got it to go. She's got 4 to lead the Bobcats in scoring. Kiefer, left block, and the shot blocked by Emma Hall. She blocks it again. Kilger got her own rebound, blocked twice by Hall. Pierce runs it down the left side, puts it up, no good, no foul call. A little bit of contact. Liberty Union with the rebound. Played about a minute of this second quarter. Howell goes to the corner to Martins. Martins, and it gives back all the way around to Putnam. Grandview quickly out on her. Hartman in her face. Martins, left side, finds Kilger. The shot on the way, no good. Price the rebound for Grandview. Hands to Tosi. She'll run it up the floor. Yoakum will step back in for the Bobcats' next dead ball. Hartman, the 3 from the right side, no good. Rebound backside to Martins for Liberty Union. Gives it to Kiefer. She'll run it up the middle of the floor. Spins, heads to the lane. Pass left side and laying it up and in. Beautiful pass. It'll go to Kilger.
Good luck. She was, beautiful job.
Hartman all the way down, right side 3, no good. Rebound in the lane. It's going to be tied up. Pilar Price gets a hand in there with Howell, and Grandview will get it on the arrow. Yoakum back in. It'll be Emma Hall. Wait a minute. No, it should be white ball, and referees want to give it
Yeah,
to
they
Liberty
got it
Union.
right.
Now we'll switch it
They
around.
got it right.
It will be Grandview's ball in their end of things. And it will be Hartman, I believe. No, it'll be Pilar Price to throw it in. And she'll go to Yoakum out at the top. Fakes the three, drives the lane, dishes off. Hartman with the right side, back out top to Tosi. Tosi Price will go to the corner to Yoakum. The three on the way from there, no good. Long rebound pulled down by Putnam for Liberty Union. She runs it up the floor, left side to Martins. Back out. Putnam fakes the three. A couple steps to the left, another three on the way, and she nails it.
Boy,
she's got 9.
She's hot.
Biggest lead of the ball game for Liberty Union. 5:26 to go, first half. Grandview just missed shots their last few times down. Pierce out top. Tosi, left wing. Price coming down the lane, puts it up, and it's blocked by Kilger. Liberty Union comes away with it. Kiefer down the floor for the Lions. Martins fakes the three, comes back out to Kiefer, actually knocked out of bounds by Hartman. That'll get Emma Hall back into the ballgame, will replace Pilar Price.
Yeah, Kilger's size has made the difference here in
Really
the last
has.
couple minutes.
She doesn't really have to jump. She just kind of reaches up and is above everybody even when they're jumping up for it. Liberty Union has the basketball. Kiefer, right wing. Thought about getting it down to Kilger, but couldn't. Long shot, bounces around and goes in. Kiefer, another three. Kiefer's first points of the ball. No, she's got 5, excuse me. She had a 2-pointer in the first quarter. So Grandview down by 9. Yoakum drives, and she'll nail the 10-footer. Grandview needed that.
Yes, they sure did. Good pass by Taylor Pierce and a nice move by Hannah.
Yoakum's got 5 into the lane, almost losing the ball, and then throwing it away as Kiefer. She lost the handle coming down, turned around, tried to get it back to Putnam and threw it over her head.
Yeah, we needed a turnover. Now let's convert.
Timeout called by Liberty Union. They have found the way so far tonight. They lead at 18-11. We'll take a quick timeout. More action right after this. Kevin Round, the Maryland Terp, Scott Murphy with you. Grandview jumped out early in this game. Liberty Union has found their stride toward the end of the first quarter and then on into this quarter. Kennedy Putnam, the senior, the only senior for Liberty Union, has 9 points, 3 3-pointers. Grandview has it coming out of the timeout. Hall to Hartman. She drives down the lane, 10-footer on the way, no good. Kilger the rebound for Liberty Union. Again, she doesn't have to do much to, if it's toward her direction, she's going to grab it. Putnam out top. Kilger coming down the lane, puts it up, no good. Taylor Pierce rips away the rebound for Grandview. McClaskey trying to get her from behind, but able to beat her down the floor. Yoakum drives the right baseline, tried to hook a pass into Emma Hall, but it's knocked away. And Liberty Union comes up with it. Quickly down to the Lions. And shot no good, but Kilger rebound backside, lays it up and in. There was an air ball, just ended up being an assist for Kilger.
Well, they got everything going right now.
That was Jaden Roach, the sophomore, that shot the air ball, but Kilger backside just picked it up and laid it in. Grandview trails by 9. Tosi, the long shot, no good, and Kilger the rebound. Kiefer dribbles it up, crosses the timeline right in the middle of the floor. Grandview staying in that 1-2-2. Kiefer to Putnam. Down the lane comes Kilger, off the board, good. Somebody's got to solve her because she is having her way. She's got 8 in the quarter. All 8 of her points have come in this second frame, and it's 22-11. 3 minutes to go. Hartman, the good look, can't get it to go from long range inside the arc. And again, only 1 shot for Grandview as Liberty Union with the basketball. 2:46 to go before the break. I might say first on our board, but it is second quarter. McClaskey Out top to Kiefer. Open look on the three. On the way. Good. They're just making
Boy,
everything
they're
now.
Making everything. Everything they throw up's going in.
Now we're going to get a timeout called by Grandview. They want to talk about it. Find themselves down by 14. Brian O'Mara will get out the board and talk to his folks. We'll be back right after this. (25-11), Liberty Union leads it. Grandview will have the basketball, and this has just, it's been a storm here in the last few minutes.
Yeah, the second quarter, they have come out. They're hitting everything. Inside, they're tough, getting all the rebounds. So, yeah, we got to maybe get out of the zone and start pressuring them a little bit.
Grandview the basketball. Pierce right down the lane. She comes, dishes off, but too hard for Hall. In fact, probably just should have gone up with the shot. Hall was coming in from the left side as Taylor was going to the rim on the right, and she threw a pass that was just a little too hard, a little tough to handle.
I think Kilgore had something to do with that, though, because she came up on Taylor. She had to pass it.
Grandview has gone to the man-to-man. Scott called it. 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. Kilgore, Pilar Price in there guarding her. We've had only one foul called in this game. And then Kilgore beats her down the lane and lays it up from the right side.
A little two-man game there. She's just got that size.
She's got 10 all here in the second quarter. Yoakum all the way down in her layup, in and out. Rebound comes to Liberty Union. Kiefer runs it up. Kilgore back to Kiefer, dribbles to the left side. Putnam from the corner, good, another three. Wow, they just are making everything. She's got 4 threes in the ballgame. Pierce down, and we're finally going to get a foul called on. Actually, they've had both fouls. Grandview has not committed a foul in this one. Let's see.
Looks like Powers, maybe. Yeah.
It's going to go against, well, they haven't put it up yet. Chuck Amicon running the board over there. Let's see if he can. There we go. It is Powers indeed. Her first, team second. Inbounds pass to Yoakum. Yoakum on the dribble to the top of the key. Gets a screen. She'll take the three, just left point, off the board, in and out. Rebound to Pierce, and then she loses the ball, picked up by Liberty Union. Kiefer runs it down to McClaskey, hands behind Putnam, another three on the way. No good this time, but we're going to get a foul underneath. And it's going to go against, oh, I can't see. It looked as, I think it's Powers again. That might be her second. It is.
Yep.
Now to get Howell into the game. Powers will sit down. And Grandview will have it inside a minute to go, trailing now by 19. It has been a torrent of points. And really two players, Putnam and Kilgore. Kilgore the center, Putnam the good shooting guard. Grandview with it. Cross court it goes Hartman. Open look on the three from the right corner, no good. Hall the rebound for Grandview, and she'll lay it up and in.
Backside, she had perfect position. Got the
Hall,
rebound, put it up for two.
Sorry about that. Emma Hall has 4. Grandview cuts into the lead. On the other side, layup missed by Kiefer, the inbounds play, and it's going to be out on Price, I believe. It is. And in 15.2 seconds, Liberty Union will hold on to the basketball on their end of the floor. Will inbound it to the right of their backboard. Comes into Kiefer, nobody on her. Wide open look at the three, no good. Backside rebound to Price, to Yoakum. She's got time, 6 seconds, all the way down the floor, and she'll lay it up and in.
They needed that.
Yoakum's got 7 now, and that was a big bucket cutting into the lead. So Grandview fights back, gets 4 straight at the end of the quarter, and trails at 30-15. There's a lot of time to go in this one, and Grandview, if they can just kind of figure out the defensive side to not give them easy shots, or get a hand in Putnam's face outside the arc and keep Kilger from having easy access.
Yeah, you got to watch where she's at because she's on fire. But, yeah, we got a second half to go. A lot of time left. We get back in this game.
We will catch our breath. It is halftime, 30-15. Liberty Union leads it, but a lot of basketball to go. We hope you'll join us after this timeout with third quarter action. We get ready for second half action. Kevin Rao and the Maryland Terps, Scott Murphy with you tonight. Grandview led it early, and then, wow, just Liberty Union didn't miss a shot for about 5 minutes.
No, they were raining threes and had the big girl Kilger down low scoring. So, defense is the key. That's how we're going to get back in the game. So I'm sure we're going to get after it.
22 points for Liberty Union in that second quarter. 10 from Kilger on 5 two-pointers. Nothing further away than about 4 or 5 feet. And then the other shots, 4 threes, 2 for Kiefer, 2 for Putnam in the second quarter. Liberty Union will have it to start this third quarter. And Kilger not out there for the moment. We're going to get a foul.
Not going to travel.
Travel. Grandview was not called for a foul in the first half. Thought maybe they picked one up there, but a travel before the contact. Quick pass ahead, Pierce. Yoakum, the 3 from the right side, no good. Rebound in the middle to McClaskey. She'll get it to Kiefer, and Kiefer will run it up the left side. Corner. Martins drives in, puts it up against Hall, and gets the 2 to go.
Yeah, good move on the baseline. Pump fake and took it in for the layup.
First points for Martins tonight. Grandview with it. Price, high post, down the corner, Tosi. Takes the long shot from there, overshoots everything. Pierce gets the rebound, puts it in. Let's see if it counts.
I believe it did. Boy, she took a shot right in the face, too.
And it is good. So put 2 on the board for the Bobcats. And a free throw coming up for the sophomore Taylor Pierce. Pierce now 6 points on the night. Free throw no good. Rebound to Kiefer for Liberty Union. So both teams with 2 points here in the third quarter to start things out. Martin's left baseline goes cross court, knocked away by Pierce, but able to retrieve it as Powers. Goes left baseline. Martins fakes the 3, then puts it up, and Hall blocks it. Price saves it to Pierce. Pierce saves it to Hall. Now Yoakum with it, runs up the far sideline. Heads down the lane, lays it up off the board, no good. Too hard. Contact, no call. Liberty Union the rebound. They'll run it up the other way. Putnam will take the 3 from the left corner, no good. Rebound batted around in the air. There's Putnam at the top of the key to grab it. Her pass is to Powers. The shot is partially blocked. Hall the rebound for Grandview. Pierce. Up the court she comes. Stops. Long 2 from the left side. No good. Front of the rim and rebound to Powers. She'll run it up the other way. Both teams sprinting hard now. High post. McClaskey turns faces. Passes down low. And we will get our first foul called against the Bobcats. And it will be Martins going to the line, the junior, who scored just moments ago. In fact, the only 2 points for her team so far in this third quarter. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. The junior eyes it, lets it fly, good, nice touch. She'll have another one. So 33-17. Liberty Union on top. Howell back in the lineup for the Lions. Next one good as well. Grandview runs it up. Yoakum finds Tosi left side in the lane. Price, around it goes Yoakum. Fakes the 3 from the right side, now dribbles back out. Comes left side, Tosi has a good look on the 3, no good. Rebound tipped out, Price will grab it, give it to Yoakum. 3 from the top,
there
good.
It is. Good job by Taylor Pierce, though, to slap it out there to Hannah on the rebound. Get the 3.
Yoakum's got double figures now with 10. McClaskey at the high post. It hits the back of the iron and drops through.
There's been one of those nights. That thing went 10 feet in the air and fell through.
McClaskey's first points of the game. Grandview going to lose it on the other end as they pass it ahead and gets through Tosi's hands, and we'll get Kilger back into the lineup for Liberty Union, replacing McClaskey. Liberty Union with the basketball, leading by 16. Did we miss one here? No, we got it. 36-20. Pass in the lane, Kilger. Shot from 8 feet, no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it off the board, good. Just can't stop her.
She's just too much height there. She's a tall one.
She's got 12. Hall in the lane to Price, behind to Tosi, back to Hall. Long two from the left
There it
side.
is.
Good, Emma Hall.
That's a shot she's got to take. I'm glad to see her drill it. Nice job, Emma.
She's got 6, 2 in each quarter so far. 38-22, 4:50 to go. And then Putnam right back at, no, I'm sorry, that was Howell. Howell gets a 3 for Liberty Union. Boy, they just are not missing. Pierce finds Yoakum right side. Her 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, batted around, will come out to Liberty Union. They are just getting every loose ball. All the way down, Kiefer lays it up, no good. Price altered the shot and gets the rebound. Tosi up for the Bobcats. Hall, left wing. Tosi circles, dribbles to the top. Looks, finds Yoakum right side. Yoakum Price coming down the lane, and she will walk with it. She just needs to learn to get the ball on the floor just one step ahead of when she's doing it right now. It's the 3rd time that's happened. And she just wants to make a move, but maybe catch, look, then make the move.
Catch first. Then look, yeah.
But she's a force down low. When she learns to do that, she will score a bunch. Liberty Union with the basketball, leading by 19. Kilger at the high post, goes right wing, gets it back from 10 feet away, puts it up good. Kilger now with 14 points. Hartman in there now for Grandview. She's got it left wing. Finds Emma Hall in the corner. Hartman now 3 on the way, no good. Off the front of the iron, rebound to Liberty Union. Grandview just getting 1 shot each time down. Kiefer all the way down, lays it off the board and good. Right now, I think if they just turned around backwards and threw it straight up in the air, now a steal in the backcourt. Kiefer stayed right there and stole it away. High post, the dish to the left baseline, no good on the shot from Martins. Emma Hall the rebound, and then a foul from behind called against Jaden Roach, who's in there now. Second foul for Liberty Union here in the half. First called against Roach, a sophomore. And we'll get a timeout. We will take it. Boy, Liberty Union continues the hot hand as they lead it now 45-22. But time for the Bobcats. Let's see if they can get something going after this timeout. Welcome back to Grandview Heights High School. Grandview will have it after the timeout, but they need to start narrowing the margin. 3:17 to go, 3rd quarter in this tournament contest here at home. The winner will host Centerburg Saturday night at their respective gym. Yoakum fakes the 3 from the wing, drives all the way down, gets it to Hall, but her pass hits Hall in the shin and goes out of bounds, and Liberty Union will get it back. Boy, that just sums things up tonight, at least so far. See if Grandview can turn it around. Liberty Union just has done everything right in Grandview. Even when they make great moves, just doesn't seem to go their way. Roach, right wing, hands behind to Kiefer. She'll dribble to the top. Martin's now in the right wing, gets a screen, throws down to the right block. Kiefer turns, but then knocked away from her. Yoakum with the basketball. She'll dribble all the way down, draws contact, no call. Rebound in the lane to Hartman. She'll put it up and good.
All right, way to follow, Rachel, way to follow. We needed that bucket.
And we're going to get a quick timeout called by, actually, we'll keep it here for just a moment as Hartman gets her first bucket of the game coming back. Randy Darce, the head coach of Liberty Union, calls the 32nd timeout. It just seems to me Grandview needs to push the action a little bit. And again, this there been a little bit of contact. It's gone both ways tonight. Really not the determining factors, but I don't think I've seen this low a number of fouls called in a long time in any game we've been doing.
Yeah, maybe ever. I don't recall
Grandview had no fouls called in the first half. Only one here in the third quarter with 2:27 left to go in this quarter, and that's just odd.
No, it is. I think Liberty Union's only had 5 in the whole game so far. But what you saw, that steal, that's what we have to do more of that. I know we're back in the man-to-man. We need to pressure the ball. Front Kilger, not let her get it, and let's get some points here.
So Liberty Union will have it after the timeout, leading it by 21. Kiefer, guarded by Hartman. Hartman very aggressive. That's what Grandview's going to have to do. Martins to Putnam, and Grandview has tightened up the defense here in the man-to-man. Howell drives it down. 2 on the way, no good. There's Hartman to grab the rebound. She's fouled from behind a couple of times and no call. Kilger just kept grabbing from behind. Grandview has it. Yoakum drives the right baseline, goes up against Kilger, is knocked down, and will finally get a foul call. One of these officials, I'm telling you, needs to find his whistle. I can tell you which one, but I won't say.
There's a couple.
But, that had to be called from about half court, and it didn't have to be. Yoakum will go to the line to shoot a couple. And first one, no good off the back of the iron.
Yeah, and there's probably been 3 or 4 instances where Hannah's driven the lane and just about the same amount of contact and no foul was called.
And we're going to get McClaskey back in there for Liberty Union. So they've got a couple of tall players with Kilger remaining in there. And Hannah Yoakum, the sophomore, will have another free throw. This one up and no good. Grandview's missed all 3 of their free throws tonight. Liberty Union the basketball and the 21-point lead. 1:47 to go third quarter. Again, Grandview's picked it up. Hartman pokes it away and comes up with it at the timeline. She'll go into the backcourt to Hall. Ahead it comes to Yoakum. Yoakum, the 3 on the way, right wing off the board, no good. Price dives for it but can't get it. Liberty Union comes away with the rebound. Kiefer on the dribble. We're going to get Pomerantz in for Grandview the next stop.
That's it.
Kiefer guarded well by Hartman. Just gets rid of it in time to avoid the 5-second call. And then knocked away. And Emma Hall will come up with it. Ahead to Yoakum. She's going to drive it in between players. Put it up. No good, but another foul. This one will be called on McClaskey. And Hannah Yoakum will go back to the line to shoot a couple.
Need to convert these 3 throws with no time running off the clock. But that's the way the defense is getting them opportunities. 1:05
to go in the third quarter. After the first shot, Pomerantz will come in for Grandview. Yoakum, the sophomore, first one up, and no good. She just can't buy one right now.
Had a little rust.
A lot of rust.
She's been off for a long time.
Pomerantz in for Price. Yoakum with another free throw. This one up and
there
good.
There it is.
So Grandview trails by 20. 1 to go. Third quarter. Kiefer working against Hartman. Gets to McClaskey in the corner. Out top to Howell. Howell working against Pomerantz. On the dribble, gets a screen in the right wing. Then passes back out toward the top. Kiefer on the dribble, double team. Dishes off Howell. The 3 on the way. No good. Hits the board hard. And we're going to get the held ball underneath. Hall and Kilger. And it'll go to Grandview on the arrow.
Yeah, good job by Emma to get the tie up there. Arrow to Grandview.
And again, I don't know why these officials are having a hard time with that arrow. They almost, the second time tonight, almost set it up with the wrong team. That is not a confusing thing, I will tell you. That arrow is pretty bright on the far side. Barb McCauley running the scorebook and the arrow over there tonight for Grandview. Grandview with it. Pierce drives down the baseline. We're going to have a kick ball as she tried to cross the lane and get it to Hall in the opposite corner. So Grandview will inbound it to the right of their backboard. Hartman tosses it into Yoakum. Back to Hartman, right corner. Back out top now to Yoakum. Yoakum, Hall, left corner. Back to Yoakum out top. 17 seconds. Gets a screen from Pierce. Hall left corner. Pierce now in the wing. Dribbles to the top. Knocked out of her hands. Yoakum grabs it. All the way down the lane she comes. Looking for help and then loses the ball, and she might have hit that wrist. Long shot. Off the board. No good. And Yoakum may have banged that wrist again, the one that she had to have looked at. So she will probably sit down. That will end our third quarter, 45-25 Grandview. Let's see if they've got it in them tonight. It's going to be tough. Liberty Union's just made all the right calls so far. We will be back with fourth quarter action right after this. Liberty Union will have it to start the fourth quarter. Arrow goes their way to begin. Kiefer right down the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped around. McClaskey, the putback, no good. Grandview, the rebound. Here comes Tosi. Pass ahead, thrown away. And then she'll steal it right back on the pass down the floor. Long pass ahead to Taylor. And then we should get a foul. Unbelievable. Grandview able to save it. But these officials have swallowed their whistles tonight. Literally, Taylor Pierce was knocked to the floor.
From behind.
Kiefer all the way down, tries to get it to Kilger. Knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by Rachel Hartman to come down. And we're looking over Grandview. I think just a little bit of a scare, but Hannah Yoakum going to get back in there, and that is a great sign.
No, it is, because she banged that wrist, and she was in a little discomfort. But I'm glad to see her back in there. And the Lady Bobcats are playing great defense. They're getting opportunities.
Just not able to convert, or maybe trying to make one too many passes. Let's see how it goes. Need to get 20 points back in this one. And the pass to Pomerantz is thrown away. Try to get it down to the block. As the pass was coming, she ended up going the other way. So Grandview's just, I'd say, get the ball in the scorer's hands and have at it. Some backcourt pressure. Hartman puts it on. Kiefer knocked away from her, able to get it back. Ahead it comes. Down low to Kilger, and she'll lay it up and in. Grandview just can't leave her.
No, they were overplaying, trying to get the steal, and paid the price for it.
And Kilger now leads all scorers with 16. Grandview the basketball. And Pierce all the way down. She's going to be fouled as she tried to cross the lane. And that'll be the 6th team foul, I believe, on Liberty Union. Nope, already put that up. It's a 5th team foul. Grandview only 1 in this half. Again, they had none in the first half. Bobcats to inbound it to Yoakum at the top. Right corner, Hartman. Dribbles toward the lane, stops now, faces behind, gives to Pierce. Circles right side of the lane, finds Hartman, 3 on the way. Good!
Rachel needed that one.
Good three-pointer for Rachel Hartman. Grandview cuts the lead to 19. Hartman's first 3 of the night. 3 seconds on Liberty Union, no call. The shot is missed from 10 feet. Kiefer gets her own rebound. Finds Powers, drives inside the 2-point for a 2-pointer. Misses that. Grandview the rebound. Yoakum runs it up the floor, has Hartman ahead, fakes to Hartman, lays it up herself. Too hard off the board, but Hartman the rebound. Pomerantz a 3 from the top, no good. Rebound to Liberty Union. Head coach Randy Darce will have him slow down with a 19-point lead inside 6 minutes to go in regulation. Kiefer working against Hartman. Hartman really working hard on defense. All of Grandview stepping it up. McClaskey rolls off the screen. Had to travel. Now it's called.
Yeah.
And Darst arguing, but I'm telling you, that wasn't even close. You got to get your money's worth as a coach. So it'll be Grandview with the basketball. Yoakum will run it up. Neither team has really put on much backcourt pressure. Let's see if Grandview starts to do that. Pierce, right wing. Steps back, 3 on the way. No good. Emma Hall tried to rebound it. Just couldn't quite hold on. It bounces off her knee out of bounds. And it'll be Liberty Union's basketball.
Yeah, one of those shots that just a high arcer just nipped off the rim, so it's hard to control. That's why Emma had trouble getting it.
Martin's back in for Liberty Union, will replace Kilger. Price in for Grandview.
Now we're going to see some pressing.
Yeah, Grandview's going to man up in the backcourt. They wanted to get to Kiefer to bring up, and she will be working against Hartman. And we're going to get a 5-second call.
Yeah, good job.
Brian O'Mara helped call that one. So Grandview will just stay in Grandview's end of things, and the Bobcats will have the basketball. 5:29 to go in the fourth.
We need to convert some points here.
Yoakum back to Hartman, back to Yoakum, knocked out of her hands, and it'll be Grandview's basketball to inbound right in front of their bench. Hartman into Pierce, right corner. Starts down the baseline, circles, finds Price, free throw line shot on the way, no good off the board. Hartman, the rebound, she is just playing as hard as a player can play. Then the ball stolen away as they tried to feed Yoakum. Kiefer down the floor, has Putnam ahead, now goes to her, but defense got down. She loses the ball, and Grandview will have it.
Yeah, good hustle by the Lady Bobcats to get back, stop the ball, and got the turnover.
So some backcourt pressure as Kiefer stays down there. They'll throw ahead to Pierce, will the Bobcats. Hartman back to Pierce at the top. On the dribble against Howell. Price way out right side. Looks for help on the dribble now to the top. McClaskey off her a little bit. Again, a lot of contact on the pass. Grandview keeps it. Yoakum all the way down the lane, puts it up, no good. Partially blocked. Price gets it off the board, no good. And she'll run in to get her own rebound, but commits a foul, is just knocking a player down. And that'll be the second foul against the Bobcats in this second half. Comes with 4:39 to go in the fourth quarter.
I'm impressed with the defense, and we're getting some good looks. They're just not falling for us.
Yeah, they just are not. Grandview again, man-to-man pressure in the backcourt as Liberty Union needs to bring it the length of the court. Kiefer with it. She's the ball handler for this team, and Hartman guarding her. Ahead it comes to Martins. Kiefer gets it back, comes down the lane, throws it away. Emma Hall stepped in and knocked it. Price picked it up. Yoakum up. Hands behind to Hartman. 3 on the way, no good, back of the iron. And Hall going to be called for it on the rebound. Not sure, I mean, again, you can call over the back, but that's not really a foul unless you push him. Not sure she did.
I don't think she did.
But the one official, that might be the first call he's made tonight. And he's going to go over and explain it. The fact that he's allowed to make calls too. Now we're going to get a timeout. I'm sorry, I'm picking on him. I'm going to take the timeout as Liberty Union takes a full timeout. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action. 4:19 left in regulation here at Grandview. Timeout called by Liberty Union. 47-28, Liberty Union on top. Give you a score at halftime. Grandview at Whitehall, the boys lead at 31-23.
Yeah.
How about that? That'd be a nice little win for the
Some
Bobcats.
Some momentum going into the tournament.
Absolutely. That's not an easy place to play either. And, of course, Whitehall's huge school. Again, I seem like I'm picking a lot of fights here tonight. I don't know why I am.
You know, they're a D1 school. You know, we're D3. So it's good to get a big win over them.
It would be a great win. Knocked away in the backcourt. Hartman grabs it. She fights to avoid the held ball, and I think we're going to get that anyway. It will stay with Grandview. That's the good news. What I don't see are officials going toward the action. You can't just sit back and make calls. You gotta move toward the call. And I'm just not seeing that in terms of the mechanics tonight. Hall with it for Grandview. Left wing out top to Hartman. Price, Yoakum, 3 from the left side of the point. No good. Price, the rebound, puts it up, no good. Gets hit a couple times, no call. Now she'll put it up, and we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Way to go, Pilar. Just kept after it. After it.
The fact there haven't been a lot of calls is not the difference in this game. I don't want to indicate that it is, but just gets a little frustrated when you're trying to make up points. So Price to the line to shoot a couple. Left-hander. And rolls around, no good. Grandview having a tough time tonight. Just 1 of 6 from the free throw line. 3:54 now to go in this fourth quarter. Next one up, no good, front of the rim. And Liberty Union with the rebound. So Grandview 1 of 7 tonight. Liberty Union on their end, 2 for 2. Martin's right baseline, passes back out top. Roach, and ball knocked out of her hand. She'll dribble again. Takes the 10-footer, no good. Emma Hall backside rebound for Grandview. Here come the Bobcats. 3.5 minutes to go. Yoakum, cross-court pass to Hartman. Price, right corner. Drives in traffic, turns around, takes a shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. Pilar Price. Grandview and Hartman will poke the ball out of bounds. And that might have been a foul, but no call. And that same official was standing right there.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We're going to get Kilger back into the game for Liberty Union. She leads all scorers tonight with 16. 3:10 to go in regulation. Pass ahead to Kiefer. Hartman knocks it out of her hands. I'll tell you, Rachel Hartman is working as hard as a player can work right now. She had a ponytail to start, and it's that band that's keeping it in place has slipped all the way down toward the end. She'll go to the backcourt to guard Kiefer again. Kiefer not happy, and then it'll go off, I believe, Kiefer's foot.
Yeah.
And it will belong to Grandview, and that's just all Rachel Hartman playing defense right there.
Yeah, Liberty Union hasn't scored just a couple points, I think, in this quarter. So,
yeah, just 2 points. You're exactly right. All the way down, putting it up, no good. Pierce, and again, some contact, no call. No, more contact, trying to get the ball. Yoakum now right side. 3 long, 3 is good. And we'll get a timeout called by Grandview. We will take it. Big three-pointer for Hannah Yoakum. She's got 14 to pace the Bobcats. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action right after this.
more last year.
Liberty Union, after the timeout, will bring it the length of the floor, and Grandview going to put on some full court pressure. I'll tell you, Rachel Hartman has just made life trouble.
Turn up the heat.
For Kiefer. Pass goes to McClaskey, dribbling it up against Price. All the way down, dishes, and Kilger, no good.
Look down.
A lot of contact. Rebound to Grandview all the way ahead to Yoakum. She'll put it up against pressure, no call. Now we'll get one.
Get a call, that's good.
And the referee underneath just will not make a call. And it was right in front of her. And Coach Darst not very happy about the call, but I'll tell you that may have been the least of them. I'm not saying that, but wow. So Hannah Yoakum back to the line to shoot two. First one up, no good. Grandview now 1 of 8 from the free throw line. Putnam back in will replace Roach for Liberty Union. 2:34 to go. Yoakum eyes it, and this one she nails. That was perfect. She's got 15 now to lead Grandview. Liberty Union quickly ahead, all the way down. Kiefer will lay it out off the board, and good. Just like that, Liberty Union answers. Grandview quickly ahead. Price down the right side. She comes in and out, off the board, and back in again. Pilar Price with 2. Grandview applying pressure. Down by 13. And we'll get another timeout called by Liberty Union. We'll take it again. As Grandview fighting to stay in this one, down 13 with 2:01 to go in regulation. More right after this. Kevin Rao and the Maryland Terps. Scott Murphy with you tonight. 2:01 to go in this fourth quarter. Grandview's cut the lead to 13. And you never know.
Plenty of time left.
You never know.
Plenty of time.
Get a few threes to fall.
Well, I see Liberty Union starting to tighten up a little bit, so let's keep the pressure on them. They don't like it.
And they have not backed off looking to score, so that's a good sign for Grandview because that means possible rebounds if you don't get the stop.
Yeah, and let's push it. We're getting fast break opportunities.
Coach Randy Darst for Liberty Union, I'm sure that was the discussion. We don't need to shoot. And we'll get a foul called on Hartman.
We got a few to give.
Yeah, we do. That'll only be the 4th team foul.
Keep the pressure up.
Make sure I got that right. Yeah, there we go. 4th team foul. Inbounds comes in, and again, Hartman trying to steal it, and she'll be called for the foul.
Almost got the steal there.
Yes, she did.
And the way they've been calling it, I thought she had it.
That'll be her 2nd foul, the 5th team foul. Grandview again, full court pressure. Pass ahead to Kiefer. She's going to drive it all the way down. Hook pass to the left corner. And Coach Darst, he's trying to pick up a technical. I'm telling you, you may get one before this is over. Pass ahead. We're going to get another foul on Hartman.
Like Rachel, yeah. It's her 3rd.
And that'll be the 6th team foul. So next one will send Liberty Union to the line. That's his heads-up play. We're going to get Sophie Andrew, the freshman, into the lineup as we go a little offense-defense now. As Hartman will sit down with 3 fouls. If Grandview gets the ball back and there's a stoppage of play, and driving it down, almost walking with it, but just able to get the ball on the floor in time as Liberty Union tries to, and Grandview going to get the foul as Yoakum actually falls on top of McClaskey. And McClaskey will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Only 2 free throws tonight so far for Liberty Union. That was Martins who made them both. And we'll get Hartman back in for Andrew. 1:31 to go. McClaskey, only a freshman. Free throw up, no good. Price can't hold on, and it'll go out of bounds to Liberty Union. That just is exactly what's been going on tonight. She had good position, and just that's the way the ball fell out. Grandview's going to get some players in on the next stop, and we'll get a foul called on Hartman, who, good sportsmanship, goes over and helps Kiefer up. Kiefer will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1, and we're going to get 4 in for Grandview with 1:27. Tosi, Pomerantz, Feast, and Amicon. And Nina is the only senior suited up tonight, and she'll get to finish out this ball game. Kiefer's free throw up and good. She's got 11 tonight. And she'll have another one. Next one up. No good, front of the rim, and the rebound comes down to Liberty Union. Let's see if Grandview tries to foul now. Trailing by 14. Just playing good tight defense now. Kiefer, crossover move. Finds McClaskey left baseline, and I would get their coach off the floor, right? He's right in play over there.
Yeah, settle down.
And we'll get into the lineup comes Martins, as it'll be McClaskey going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's double bonus after this. Kilger will come out of the game, scoring 16. 10 of those came in the second quarter when Liberty Union scored 22 in the quarter. McClaskey's free throw up and good. She'll have another. She's got 3 points tonight. Next one up, and good. So 2 more points for Liberty Union makes it a 16-point game, and we hit the 1 minute mark of this one. Pierce all the way down the floor. She'll put up the runner no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up left side no good, and a foul will be called. And going to the line will be Taylor Pierce. Pierce tonight with 6 points. And she gets the first free throw. She's now 1 of 2 from the line. She'll have another. Next one up, and good. 56.8. Again, Grandview playing defense all over. Kiefer's going to run it up, pass ahead, comes to Martins. She'll throw it behind to Powers. Now to Putnam, as Pierce will draw the foul on her, trying to poke it away. And Putnam will go to the line. Putnam had 12 points in the first half, has not scored here in the second half. 4 threes, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. The only senior on this Liberty Union squad. And she'll have 2, double bonus time for the Lions. First one up, and good.
Yeah, both teams are very young. So I got a feeling maybe next year and the year after that, we might be crossing paths again.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit. Second one good. And then stolen away from Grandview in the backcourt. Liberty Union with the basketball. 37 seconds. McClaskey. Liberty Union not going to look to score anymore in this one. They just like to dribble it out if they could. Let's see if Grandview's going to foul. Feast comes out and grabs, no foul call. Then stolen away by Pierce. Pierce all the way down the floor, lays it up, is no good. The rebound to Amicon, then to Tosi. No good. It'll go out of bounds and belong to Grandview. So let me make sure I need 2 more on the board for Grandview. There we go. 54-38 it is. Pass inbounds to Amicon. She'll take the 3 from the left side. No good. Rebound to Putnam. And Putnam, they don't have to bring it all the way up the floor if they don't want to. And then we're going to foul on Amicon with 2.9, and that'll send Putnam to the line to shoot a couple.
Yeah, the only 2 seniors on either team.
That's right. Amicon fouling Putnam.
Yeah.
So Grandview, no fouls in the first half, but because they had to foul in this half, now have 11 fouls. And they'll take all their players off the lane. And the first free throw is good. So Putnam scores another free throw. She's got 3 for 3 now from the line. 15 points overall. Next one up, and good. So she and Kilgore both have 16 for Liberty Union, and Grandview going to run out the clock after that. And that will do it. It ends up a 56-38 game, and Grandview's season is over. Liberty Union will host Centerburg on Saturday to continue on in the tournament. And Scott, Grandview really kind of out of the gate played well tonight, but it was that second quarter where they were outscored 22-8 and really just could never catch up after that.
Yeah, well, they made a gallant comeback in the second half, too. They got up to 13. Just couldn't convert some free throws, had some opportunities. So, like we said, the Lady Bobcats, a very young team. Everybody's coming back except Nina. And so better look out next year.
Absolutely. And the thing about this Liberty Union team, as the 16th seed, again, they only have one senior, and boy, they've got some height and a couple of good shooters. So something tells me Paz will cross again.
I think you're right.
With the Lions. And, of course, they've got a game coming up with the Centerburg Trojans on Saturday. You know, looking ahead, Scott, and looking at players, I think the other thing, you know, when you had Hannah Yoakum and Rachel Hartman out for enough games that it's just so hard. Basketball shape is different than any other shape that you play. And, of course, you're an old college football player. You played at the highest level. But you know there's just something about basketball that's just a little different.
Well, you're running all the time. You don't get that, 15, 20, 30-second break in between plays. So, yeah, you got to be in great condition. And you can tell they were a little rusty. I don't know how much they practiced this week. You know, I mean, they kept it kind of a secret. I didn't know they were playing.
Yeah, we didn't know till we got here.
Till we got here. And but once they get back, they're going to have a really nice team. Coach O'Mara's got a lot to look forward to.
I'll tell you, we're going to look forward to covering them as well because, again, it's just this is going to be a fun group. And I'm glad that we were in early watching them play. We will bring you a lot of games next year. We hope that you'll be joining us for that. That's going to end the season for Grandview girls here tonight as Liberty Union wins it by a final of 56-38 here at Bobcat Gymnasium. Again, 56-38, Liberty Union moves on in the tournament. That'll do it for us. We've got some boys games probably coming up for you down the road, so stay tuned for that. We'll let you know about that on Facebook and on Twitter. So hopefully we are not done yet for the season.
Well, I see the Bobcat boys going deep. That's just my humble opinion.
We're knocking on something as you say that, but you know what? They've certainly got the talent to do it.
And they got all the pieces back too. You haven't seen their best play yet.
We'll look forward. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do some of their games coming down the stretch. Well, that will do it for us here tonight at Grandview Heights High School. 56-38 Liberty Union over the Bobcats. For my broadcast partner, as always, the Maryland Terrapin, Scott Murphy, I'm Kevin Rao. Good night, everyone.